This is what we're going to do, man. I just came up here to do a little comic relief for y'all. We're going to keep this thing moving. I want to give everybody here a big shout out, man. Give yourself a round of applause for coming out tonight. Come on, you look good. Come on. Y'all look good. We're going to bring the stars for the evening up, and we're going to get this thing started up just right. Before I bring them up, I want to make sure we got the energy and the building right. Let's start clapping it up. Let's start clapping it up. Come on, let's go. Let's start clapping. Come on, louder. Y'all can do louder than that. Y'all can do louder than that. I want y'all to put your hands together for the stars. Come on. Put your hands together for the stars of the Casey Crew podcast. Put your hands together for DJ Envy and Gia. Let them hear it, y'all. Let them hear it.
Yo, what's up? How y'all feeling?
Woo, we got a packed house tonight, don't we? Give yourselves a round of applause for making it out here. Thank you. Well, let's just get this thing started off right.
What up, y'all? I'm DJ MV.
And I am Gia Casey.
And this is another edition of the Casey Crew.
Welcome!
Now, first, before we start, I want to do a shot. All right, let's do a shot. I'm going to pay for the shot, so you ain't got to worry. So, bartenders, can you pour, how many people in here? That's a lot of money, boy. Yeesh. All right. Can we get everybody a shot of Remy Martin? None of the cheap shit. Give me the nice Remy Martin. Can we get that together? Please. I wait for the bartenders to start. I ain't see no bartenders moving. I promise I will pay. Remy Martin for everybody. Now, is everybody from New York City? New York in here? New Jersey? Anybody from out of town?
Woo! Hold on, who's that person from Texas? Thank you, thank you. I saw your comment, I saw.
Anybody else from out of town? Where you from?
Woo! All right.
You said Jamaica. Are you Jamaican and you live in New York, or you actually came from Jamaica? What about you? Where? Jamaica. You know, she's from Kingston. She never been to Kingston. I've been there 3 times, though. All right, well, let's get this podcast started. You ready, baby?
I'm ready.
All right, now, if you listen to the podcast, you know there's a lot of stuff that we said we're going to talk about tonight that we haven't discussed. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, and we want some of you guys to come on stage. So first, we're going to talk about keeping that relationship spicy. Now, if you've been together for longer than 5 years, make some noise. So you know keeping that relationship spicy is a must. You got to do out the wall, out the box type of things. And I'm talking about, of course, the date night where you got to go on a date, but not your typical shit, not the movies, not the dinner. I'm talking about some next level, just fun shit. Like, go to Great Adventure. You know, go drive go-karts.
Everybody's like, that's not sexy.
I'm about to get to it. I'm about to get to it.
Great Adventure ain't sexy.
But like spontaneous type of stuff. Like, if you're ever on a plane and you're sitting next to me and Gia, I'm sorry. Gia gets freaky on a plane.
You're just going to start it out like that?
I'm just start off like that.
I thought there's no warm-up?
No, there's no warm-up.
Diving right in?
No, I mean, she is like, you know, I'm a sleeper. So when I'm on a plane, I go to sleep. When I know Gia wants to get a little horny, what she does is she puts the blanket over my lap. She gets that right hand in and wakes me right up. Now, round of applause if you ever busted on a plane.
Awesome.
None of y'all ever came on a plane?
Nobody?
Y'all ain't living, man. Y'all never busted on a plane?
A single person?
And y'all been together for, wow. Maybe it's just us, babe. I don't know.
We're not part of the Mile High Club. We're like part of a half a mile.
Yeah, we half a mile club.
Club.
We're part of the jerk-off club and on the plane.
Yeah. One time, the stewardess, I think she kind of like suspected what was going on, and I didn't get any more drinks for the rest of the flight. It's like, nah, I don't want to kind of touch your hand.
Well, she definitely didn't shake your hands on the way out.
No, she definitely did.
Definitely shake your hands.
I didn't get to have a good trip.
But also with our relationship, we like to do things that's different. Like when I come home after work, sometimes Gia will just grab me and just pull my pants down. What? I'm being honest. That's what you do. I mean, I do the same. I'll pull her pants down, eat her butt immediately, and then
Awesome.
flip her over and do the thing. But that's the type of thing that you need to do that, you know, that your spouse and your girlfriend knows that you love. But just do that next level shit that, you know, she gets out the shower, just eat her out and put it back in the shower. Fuck her, then put it back in the shower.
I kind of feel like a piece of meat right now. I didn't quite know it was going to go like this. But if you guys are spontaneous, how many people in the audience would say that they are spontaneous in their relationships?
Not too many.
It took you a long time. Those who clapped and wooed took you a long time to answer. But nobody else? Like, that's it? Like, just that melancholy response? No spontaneity in this room? I'm shocked.
Not too many.
I'm shocked.
All right, well, let me ask about something else. Masturbation. You masturbate a lot, I could tell. I could tell. Let's start off with masturbation. Now, how many times is too much when it comes to masturbation?
What?
She said never.
Wait, never as in you've never done it?
No, meaning she keeps doing it.
Oh, okay.
There is no limit.
I was about to say, you need to get acquainted with yourself. Okay.
Now, how many times do you masturbate a day?
Well, one of the podcasts, I think maybe 2 podcasts ago, if you guys were listening, we kind of left off on that note. And he said that he would ask me live. You know, I used to masturbate a lot. I would say excessively. Probably 3 times a day.
They're like, that's not a lot. They're like, shit, I just did that before I got here.
I thought that it was excessive, and the reason is because when you're that acquainted with yourself, it takes a lot more when you're with your partner to get to that level. It's like every time that you're by yourself and, you know, you're either with your hands or with your toy, you're getting right to the point. You know exactly what you're thinking about. You know exactly what you're fantasizing about. And each time it seems as though it kind of gets a little next level, next level, next level. And even in my fantasy life, I realized that I had to up the fantasy, up the fantasy, up the fantasy to get to the point of orgasm. So when I was with Rashawn, it was a lot more difficult for him to please me during that time because I was spending so much time pleasing myself.
Now, what was the name of your little dildo thing's name? She had a name for it. What was the name?
His name was Mike. And his name was Mike because when I bought him, we had no friends, nobody in our lives by the name of Mike. So it was a safe name.
I would hate on Mike like a motherfucker. I'd take the batteries out. I unplug him. One time I threw him across the room.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Yeah, I threw him like, Mike, I hated on Mike because we get into an argument and then all of a sudden I hear. I'm
not gonna lie. Sometimes
guy's getting action again.
Sometimes that would be like a spiteful move. That's when I was a lot less mature. You know, it was a spiteful. We were getting to an argument, and he'd be laying right next to me, and I would just reach into my night table drawer, pull it out, pull the covers up, and sound effect.
And then you know what? And then you know what I would do?
Fake sleep.
I would wait for her to go to sleep, and then when she goes to sleep, I'll pull the covers up a little bit. Bang, right on her butt. And then she has to wake up. And that's my payback. Now, as far as masturbate, when I'm on the road, because I go on the road a lot, I like to FaceTime and I like to ask you to take pictures just so I can always be good. You know, some people need to smoke weed to go to sleep. Some people need to drink a little something to go to sleep. Some people watch TV. I nut, I'm right out. Like, no questions asked. So I would do it all the time. And the reason I stopped, and I'll never tell you this, the reason I stopped is I read a story about a guy who masturbated so many times that he died. True story. You can Google it.
Believe him if you want.
No, true. I don't know how many. It might have been 40, 50, but I didn't want to get that close. But masturbated so much
That's really the reason why you
I swear, I stopped. That's why I stopped masturbating. I was like,
You're not supposed to swear to God.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to die, and then they'd be like, well, what's the cause of death? He masturbated too much. Like, that's embarrassing. I was like, that's not what I want.
Is that really the reason why you've let? You didn't stop.
I didn't say stop, did I?
Did he say stop or did he say?
I slowed down. See, I like the fellas. The fellas on my side.
He said stop, right? He said stop.
See how the fellas, he was like, he said slow down. He said slow down.
Like, you okay?
I meant slow down.
So what's slowing down to you?
It depends.
What do you mean it depends? What's slowing down?
All right, if you come in the house wearing that, I'm definitely going to jerk off.
If I'm there, why would you jerk off?
I mean, if you're going out and I see this, I'm jerking off immediately.
Okay.
I mean, it's the truth.
So then,
I almost jerked off in the back when you walked by. I said, shit. Give me a second. I'll be up in 1 second.
okay, so what would you say is your normal jerk off rate now?
Once every 2 days.
Once every 2 days?
Yep.
I'm at about once a day.
Okay. See, the bad thing about me is
Hold on, wait. I want to take a poll. You guys ready to be honest? Okay. How many people masturbate once a week?
hell more than once a week.
Wait, hold on. How many people masturbate twice a week?
How many people masturbate every day, damn it? See, there's a lot of people. All the fellas was like, I do.
That wasn't that much. And how many people masturbate more than once a day? I see a hand over there. I see one hand. Round of applause. More than once a day. Okay.
See, and just side note, and I really.
Richie, how about you?
Richie said 5 times a day. Richie's.
No, he's waving high.
Oh. And see, and when I do it, I really get into it. Like, I get into masturbation.
What do you mean you get into it?
I cuff the balls. I make it really seem like maybe that's too much information.
Wait, you make it seem like what? You make it seem like what?
Like, I get into it. Like, I'll take my middle finger, rub under my balls like it's your. Never mind. Oh, no, yo, y'all judging me? Like y'all don't do it? Y'all never rubbed your balls when you. I ain't fucking with y'all.
Wait,
I ain't fucking with
now
y'all.
I have a question.
Did we get everybody shot yet? All right, let's take a shot. What up, Joe? Let's take this shot. Nobody got a shot? Raise your hand if you haven't got a shot yet, please. Can we make sure they got a shot, please? Please.
While they're getting their shots, I have a question.
What's that?
How many people in this room, by round of applause, and don't be shy, feel comfortable masturbating with their partner or in front of their partner?
Now, for me, that's the sexiest shit ever. When Guy is there, like, with the...
You cannot be serious.
And she rubbed that titty, oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Just one of them?
Just one of them, because you got one hand here and one, you can't rub both of them at the same time. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And how many people here feel uncomfortable touching themselves in front of their partner?
You feel uncomfortable? It's awkward?
Is your partner here? Oh.
Come up here for a second. You know, come here a second.
Come on up here.
Come here. I ain't gonna make you touch yourself just unless you want to. Come on
Come on
here.
up here. Give a round of applause. Come on up here.
My goodness.
Wait, you're not coming? Not in that way. Can you make a trip?
You can come up here.
Up here,
Yeah.
I'll rephrase.
You come on up.
Did everyone who didn't have a drink yet?
Can we get their drinks in, please? You just grab this mic. Hello, young lady.
How are you?
What's your name?
Gaynell.
Gaynell.
Yeah, I know.
Gaynell. That's. You got made fun of in school, boy. Where you from?
New York,
What part?
Queens,
What part?
Jamaica.
Okay.
Oh, they definitely made fun of you. Or
We're not even gonna go there.
so when you met her,
Hold on. And what's your name?
Raheem.
Raheem.
Nice to meet you, Raheem.
So when she said, "Hey, my name is Gaynell," what was your first thought? Like,
Well, when I first met her, she worked for me.
oh, she worked for you.
I didn't believe her, so I looked it up first, and I'm like, oh shit, her name is really Gaynell.
You married? You knocked off your boss?
Did.
You got a raise?
I did. I got a raise.
And you got a ring?
Yep.
Wow. All right. So now, why is it uncomfortable to touch yourself in front of him?
Wait, hold on. Have you ever done it
Yes.
in front of him?
Never.
Never in front of him.
No.
How long have you been together?
9 years?
9 years and you have never?
No.
Oh my
It feels
goodness.
awkward. Like, should I be doing this in front of you?
Do y'all have sex?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
How often?
With to make sure.
Later,
How often do you have sex?
We're at maybe like 3-4 times a week.
Oh, so you have a healthy sex
Yeah.
life. That's good. So now you said that you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. It just feels awkward. Like, I'm sure he will enjoy it, but I just.
Would you enjoy it if she's touching herself? Yes. See, he said yes fast. So you got to try it slow. Like, you could turn the lights off.
Okay.
Make it dark, and then do it, and then he'll enjoy the moaning. And I guarantee, this is going to sound so perverted, so nasty, his penis will be bigger when he knocks you off if you touch yourself first. I'm serious. He'll be more turned on and ready to rock and roll. You should try it tonight.
Has it ever come up? Has it ever come up in conversation?
He's bought me toys. Like, here, play with this. Here, do this. And I'm
Wait. You bring the mic.
Oh, he's bought me toys, but I'm just like, yeah.
Did you buy her the toy because you were hoping that she would do it in front of you?
Yep. Wait.
Wait, Mike.
Get the mic.
I got a, oh, sorry. Here you go. I got a video once.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought he was going to show us the video.
No!
I got a video. I'm like, whoa. Whoa, all right. We close, but we ain't that close.
So go ahead.
I got a video once. It was the best. I saved it in my Dropbox and everything.
What was it, a hidden camera?
No, she sent me a video.
Oh, she sent you a video of
She
her.
sent me one video.
So it sounds like you were able to set it up, get yourself comfortable, become one with the idea, and then hit send. But in live time, you just couldn't do it.
Wait a
Feel
minute.
comfortable?
Wait, babe. Was her head in the video? It might not have been her. If her head wasn't in the video.
It's okay. I checked xnxx.com just to make
Oh, you
sure.
checked. Okay, all right.
No, you gotta check.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so now have you ever done it in front of her? Or with her? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He said, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. No, because it could be a mutual thing.
It's not a mutual thing. It's kind of like.
You got to do it tonight. You get home, you turn the lights off. Or what you do is you turn the light on in the bathroom, so you just get a little bit of a light. and then you go hard. We're going to talk about fantasies in a second, so I want to know what you fantasize when you touch yourself, all right? So.
But you could kind of turn it into a thing where you take her hand, you guide her hand to different parts of her body, and that'll stimulate you, that'll get her into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
She's like, I went right now.
Well, thank you guys for coming up. We appreciate you guys. Gay, now, I'll never forget that name. We have something special for you. My assistant will give you something. It's a little prize pack. Thank you guys for coming up. Does everybody have their shot now? Well, we're going to take the toast. If everybody ain't got a shot, we'll get you one, all right? Everybody put your glasses up one time. Now, this is Remy Martin. This is the expensive shit, so just want to say to good life, good health, a healthy relationship, and love for 2018 and on. Cheers. Drink responsibly. You wasn't supposed to take that as a shot. It was like a sip, but
I don't sip alcohol.
when you get drinks, she gets horny, so this is going to be a great night. Now, before we talk about fantasies and some of you guys' crazy fantasies, I just need to understand the ground rules, right? So is fantasy and fantasizing, is that cheating?
I don't think so at all. How
So-
could it possibly?
So-
Everyone does it.
So if somebody comes up here and says they fantasize about, let's say, Beyonce, it's not cheating.
Of course it's not cheating.
Okay.
Their partner might not be happy about it, but it's definitely not cheating.
I want you to keep that same energy when we talking about our fantasies. I just want you to. And you better not say Maxwell, Boris Kojo, or none of them other dudes. All right, just making sure. So it's not cheating.
No, I don't think it's cheating. And you know, it's funny. We had a huge snafu today while we were getting ready to come out here. Rashawn was taking a nap, and I was getting ready. I was getting my hair done, and I was about to leave. We were going to leave together, and London fell outside while she was playing, and she cut her knee. So I had to stay behind, and I told Rashawn, I said, you know what, just go ahead out there, scope out the place, get everything situated, check the mic, do all that good stuff, and I'll stay back with London and I'll just take an Uber. So the Uber driver comes and he picks me up, and I tell you.
His name is Todd.
Any Uber drivers in the room? Oh, okay. I thought it would be packed with Uber drivers. But every time that I'm in an Uber, it's strange. It's like we always get into a conversation and I get to learn a little bit about someone's life, which is always interesting to me. I was on the phone with Rashawn. I was trying to give him a heads up how long it was going to take and what the traffic was like. And the guy just started asking me questions. He's like, oh, so what do you do? Where are you headed? Things like that. And I said, well, my husband and I, we've been married for 17 years, and we do a podcast. And we have 5 children, and we talk about relationships. So we're doing a live podcast today in the city. He was like, oh, that sounds great. What's the topic going to be? And I said, sex. We're going to be talking about sex and fantasies and things of that nature. And he said, really? So let me tell you, I got this guy's entire sex life, his whole sex history, what he likes, and it's kind of strange. He said that he watches porn. He's been married for 11 years. He's watched porn his entire life, and his wife has no idea. And he feels as though he has to hide it because to him, it's cheating. So it's interesting that you just asked that question. Does anybody in the room feel like fantasizing is cheating?
Or fantasizing about somebody else other than your spouse, you should say.
Does anybody...
Somebody say, yeah, that's cheating.
Really? You go so hard as to call it cheating? Does anybody feel as though watching pornography is cheating?
Hell no.
Is there any yeses in the room?
Nope.
Okay, good. He strongly felt that way, and I had to dissuade him. Basically, I said, you have to come to terms in your relationship. You have to have ground rules, and you have to come to an agreement. You shouldn't be doing anything that she does not know of. You shouldn't be doing anything that she's not aware of, because then that's dishonest, and that's going to cause cracks in your relationship if she ever does find out. And there's cracks that you don't even know about because you feel guilty, as he told me, every time that you do it. So every time you do it and she doesn't know about it, and you feel as though you're being deceitful, you're kind of damaging your relationship without even really knowing it. And what is it for you? You have to go and you have to sneak. You have to listen for footsteps. You have to listen for a car pulling up. That's not good for you either. If it's something that you really enjoy and it enhances your libido or your sex life, or if it makes you more attracted to your partner when she comes home, or however it is that it serves you, you should convince her, if that's really what you want to do, to either accept it or become part of it with you, enjoy it with you. And he said, something, maybe I'm going to take your advice, and maybe I'll try to bring her into my fantasy with me.
All right, well, let's talk about fantasies.
Okay.
You start.
Just don't get fucked up. Just saying. I'm just saying.
You start. You can start.
Saying.
You can start.
Ask me a question. What do you mean I can start?
What's your fantasy? What do you fantasize about?
I feel like,
uh-oh.
how honest do I want to be right now? I feel like maybe I should just put like a little toe in and then give him a chance to see how honest he is, and then maybe.
I would do the toe. I would put the toe in first. I want to see how far. Well, you know what? Tell me. I want to know.
You know about a couple of them.
Let me take a little drinky poo. Go ahead.
You know about a couple of them. You asked, I think in the same podcast that I was referring to before, if I've ever fantasized about 2 men. I have.
What 2 men? Matter of fact, go ahead. Tell. I'm gonna let you go.
But I'm gonna be honest.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest. And this is no lie.
I'm a crier. I'm just gonna tell you, I am a crier. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest. And this isn't just for you. Typically, when I fantasize, the men, if it's not you, they usually have no face. It's more
Good answer.
No.
But now let me ask you. So,
No, hold on.
It's 2 penises? 2 dicks. You fantasize. You said 2 men, so that means 2 dicks.
There have been 2 of them
Oh my goodness.
in the room.
Like DP, like in the pussy in the ass?
No. Well, no, maybe that one.
Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
know.
All right,
But,
go ahead.
no.
Go ahead, tell your
But-
story.
No, but
I'm going to look at you different tonight. Go ahead.
no, but I mean, I hope you do.
Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I've fantasized about that, but usually they have no face. It's more so about the thrill, the fantasy itself, the act, the bodies involved, the anatomy involved. That's usually what my fantasies are in the situation that we're in. That's usually what my fantasies revolve around. It's not about how good looking a guy's face is or someone that I know or see on television or something like that, like, oh my gosh, I would love to be. No, it's not like that. It's more so the thrill of the situation that I've concocted in my mind.
All right, that was a little lame.
Cocked
You see that? Like she tried to be easy, a little lame. All right, I'll tell you mine. I got two, that's my go-to.
And he does, let me tell you, he doesn't talk about this to me. So this is actually like a little treat.
Okay.
Because anytime I bring this stuff up, he like shies away, or it's like, no, they're not too outrageous, or they're not too interesting. It's not really worth talking about. So go ahead.
All right, since you had two dicks over there, well, let's start with my two vaginas. Now, I can't have a threesome with my wife. I can't share. I don't want to be a part of. I can't worry about another chick stealing my wife away from me. I don't want to see another penis. Another penis will make me soft, so that's not going to happen. But when it's time for fantasy, I always have, now I do a lot of strip clubs, right? So there's a lot of bouncing asses. So my fantasy is always, and this is what I can see, it's me not supposed to be home.
Not supposed to be home.
I'm not supposed to be home. I'm supposed to be away.
Wait, what?
I'm supposed to be away doing a show, and I come home and you're home.
Wait, hold on.
It's my fantasy. Can I finish my fantasy?
I gotta understand. Hold on. So you're away.
My fantasy is I'm supposed to be away doing a show, and I'm really home.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I get it.
Gosh, messing my fantasy up. Matter of fact, let me put my hand in my pants while I talk about this right fast.
This is so stupid. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, I come up the stairs and I'm starting to hear moaning. Can we turn down the lights a little bit? Let me put me in the mood right fast. Just give me a little, we can't turn the lights down? All right, so just close your eyes, guys, for a second. I'm walking upstairs and I'm hearing moaning. And I'm like, damn. I'm thinking you.
God, I don't sound like that.
I'm thinking you playing
hold
with
on,
your
I hope
toy.
it's me. Wait, I hope it's me.
But yeah, that might not have been you, right? So I go upstairs. I'm like, ah. So when I walk up, I see this big fat ass, right? And this thong, right? Because she got a thong on. So you know how the ass look with the thong in the middle, and the ass just look like, right? But she's kind of bouncing it. Don't laugh at my shit. All right, close your eyes. Let me close my eyes. Y'all can't dim these lights a little? It's hot. But anyway, so the ass is just bouncing. Boom, 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 boom. I can't see the chick's face, but I could just, that arc, that. I'm not going to show y'all. Y'all know the arc where the ass is in the air, that arc. Right, so the ass is in the air, right? And then I open the door. And I see Gia on her back. And there's a chick eating her out. And I'm like, whoa. But I'm like, all right, let me watch some more. So,
I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
don't mess up my fantasy. So anyway, so now the chick is eating Gia out, and Gia's moaning.
I promise you I don't sound like that.
Right. So now I open the door. So I do what any man would do. I pull out my joint and I start playing with it, right? So I'm playing with my dick. And I'm hearing, and now Gia's feet go up like this. Boom, right, boom. Both feet, boom. So I'm like, damn. And she goes, oh. So now Gia grabs the girl's hair, or the head, whatever. Boom, grabs the head, and she starts going further. So then I go behind. Oh, they turn the lights off? Or shit. Damn. And then I jump in, and then, I enjoy. And I
Don't tell me what happens. Do you stop there? Who does that?
And get back to mode, right? So boom. Where was I at? Oh, so now gears moaning. Oh, so the girl is going ham like, right? And I just go behind, and then I just slap the girl in the butt. Bow, and then they look at me like, oh my gosh. And then I just stick my dick right inside. Boom.
Wait, on her?
Oh, wake up. Oh, okay. Fantasy over. Yeah. But she had no face, so I don't know who she was.
Now, can you keep the lights down?
Jeez.
I can see the audience that way. Thank you.
So that is one of my fantasies, right? One.
So wait.
Huh?
Genuine curiosity.
Yes.
So you stick it in her.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then what happens? What am I doing?
You getting pleased by her, and I'm fucking her, and then it's like me fucking her, and you getting pleased by her.
Okay.
And then I nut by then. There's no other.
Oh, so that's where it ends.
That's where it ends. I got all types of T-shirts and white beaters at home with all types of stains. That's it.
Okay, so for me.
Oh, you got another one.
Oh, I got like a laundry list. But that's not what I was about to say. For me, if you guys all listen to the podcast, you know he's the only person I've ever been with. So when I fantasize, that's when I allow myself to have my promiscuous moments. You know, like my loosey-goosey moments. Because I haven't experienced too much outside of this guy right here. So I think you can understand that. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I feel as though if I didn't meet you and, I don't know, like if I dated and experienced other men and, like I really sit back and I wonder, like, what my sex life would be or what level it would be on and whatnot, because I really, really, really enjoy sex. And I think that we experience a lot of things together. I think that we have
Absolutely.
a lot of like near fantasy experiences together, you know? But when I fantasize, it really kind of broadens my imagination and it kind of gets me to like another level and it allows me to, I don't know, do things that I don't want to say that I would have wanted to do because I think my fantasies are kind of extreme, but it kind of makes me feel as though I've done some things because my fantasies are like very real to me.
Right.
So another one of mine is I like the idea of being in a public place and having sex where people can see, but they can't really see. Or it's like they know what you're doing, but they don't really know what you're doing.
That's mine, too. I want to get head DJing so bad. I want you to come
I
in the club one
fantasized
night.
about giving
I
head
want
while
a
you were
DJ,
DJ.
and you under that motherfucking console, and it's the best. What?
Yes, I've had that fantasy
Records would be
before.
skipping like a motherfucker, but I fantasize about that. Like, I want a DJ one day, you bust in the club with a trench coat, and you just come in the DJ booth, get on the knees, and woo!
I actually have to do that. Like, we might actually have to do that.
I'm at Angels tonight, the club tonight, so
I mean, I'm there.
you got a mouth, I got a penis, let's do it.
I like that. Okay.
You know what, let's bring people up, right? Where's Cuddy? Cuddy here, Alex here? Cuddy here, Hazel Books?
Wait, hold. Did you tell her that you were going to do this?
I didn't. Let me see if she's here. Cuddy, is Cuddy here? Cuddy here? Cuddy, come up here right fast, Cuddy. Cuddy, and I want to.
See her?
Yeah, she's here. She's coming up.
Hi.
I want to ask y'all what your craziest fantasy is, and what we're gonna do is the craziest fantasy is we're gonna go out on a double date with Gia and I, and we're not gonna do the fantasy, but we just gonna have a double date. We just think it's fun. It takes a lot of courage to come up here and talk real. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, Cuddy, is she coming up the stairs? She's coming up the stairs. Cuddy, where you at? She said she coming. So now, Cuddy, I didn't tell her she was coming up here, but if you follow her on Instagram, she is very vulgar. So I want to see how vulgar she really is. Sit down, Miss Cuddy. Hello. She's like, you didn't tell me.
She's so shocked right now.
I was eating my cheesesteak.
But her Instagram is Passport Cuddy, and I would say that she drops a lot of gems on her Instagram.
So now, Cuddy, have you? I know you fantasized before. You're a freak ass. We follow you. Now, what are your craziest fantasies that get you off? Don't look at me like that. Would you like something to drink?
This is so embarrassing.
You do it on your damn Instagram. So, what's your craziest fantasy?
My craziest.
Yes.
Your craziest.
A guy getting his ass ate while he's fucking me.
Okay. By a girl?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. She's like,
So he's fucking you, right? So his ass got to be open for him to fuck you, right?
Well, we could be missionary. He be on his knees and somebody come behind him.
So what pleasure do you get out of a guy getting his ass eaten?
I think guys like it, but they don't want to admit it. So I feel like if they're getting it done.
I see some females have some opinions about that in here.
I heard.
You heard.
That they get super, super hard.
Somebody said they do. We're going to talk to you in a second.
So since they get super, super hard while anybody's doing something back there, I'm like, ooh, that's going to feel real good.
Yes, okay.
So
why don't you take, if that's the case, why don't you take your finger and while he's fucking you just whoop.
now I don't want to do it.
No, you don't want to do it.
Somebody else could do it.
But all right. So would you allow that for your man?
Well, I've never had a threesome before.
Oh.
So I would do it, but probably not with my man.
So you would be the girl in the back.
So if you wouldn't, yeah, so you would be.
No, I probably wouldn't do it with somebody I'm in an actual relationship with. It's maybe somebody I'm having sex with.
Okay,
But-
jump off.
Oh, okay. So like a jump off.
All right.
There's a lot of fantasies that I probably wouldn't do in a relationship. Oh, why? I don't know.
You scared your man's gonna look at you funny?
No, maybe I don't want to keep on doing it. You know, because it's like once you introduce something, Chris Rock said that. Like once you introduce a guy to something new sexually, you can never go back. He's like, if you have a threesome one time, he's gonna be like, "What's up?"
But that might be the only thing that you might not want to do repeatedly because threesomes can be the root of relationship disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally would never participate in one in real life.
Right.
You know? But other fantasies, why not introduce them and continue with that in your relationship?
Cuddy like, nah, B. Nah.
Yeah,
why not?
like I said, I probably just wouldn't want to continue to do it.
Because it's too much work?
Maybe, but if I don't enjoy it the first time and he does, then it's like I'm gonna have to keep on doing it if he does, you know.
That sounds so lazy.
Now, anybody else have a crazy fantasy that they don't mind sharing? Come on now.
I see some.
You bring your ass up here. Both of y'all come up here. You pointed him out. Now you got to come up here too. Come on up here. Thank you, Cuddy.
Thank you.
Come on up here. Come on, bring your ass up here. You not gonna come up with him? No, come on up here. No, come your ass up here.
You must.
Come on. Come on. So what's your name, sir?
Line.
Mike.
Put the mic.
Mike.
Ow. So Al, what's your fantasy, Al?
Wait, hold on. What's your motivation behind telling this lovely crowd your fantasy?
History.
History?
Yes, history.
All right, Al.
You about to educate us?
I'm gonna close my eyes
All right,
and let him guide us. Close my eyes.
Let's go.
You see, he getting comfortable. All right.
So I was in a pretty long relationship, about 8 or 9 years.
With you?
No.
Oh.
Another one.
Oh, you in a relationship with her?
No, I've been here with her 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you want to
she's
talk
great.
about
She's
your
great.
other relationship, but all right.
No, she's great. Nice.
You gonna be fucked up, lady. Talking about another girl,
no.
but go ahead.
No, she knows the story.
She knows. All right. So, tell me this fantasy.
See where this goes.
So I've known her since college, and I've known her secrets, things of that nature. So one of her dreams was like, I want to turn a straight girl gay.
Your girl said,
Yeah.
so that means your girl will be gay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or bisexual.
Bisexual.
Okay.
So my dream, and as she knows, is turning a girl that looks like.
I thought he was gonna say my dream is to turn a guy gay.
No. I
thought he was gonna go there. I said,
No.
I was about to chest
It's
butt you on
turning-
that. I was about to be like, that's what I'm.
No.
I said you a real one, boy, to tell that story.
No. It's turning young MA to look like your wife
So you want to turn young M.A.
into a prissy ass girl.
Can you say, you can't say right? Is not politically correct.
I don't think it is.
Can you?
I
What is it?
would never use that word.
All right, so you want to turn
Yeah, I don't want to use.
yeah, we understand.
Yeah,
All right.
It's just
A what? AG.
AG.
An aggressive girl.
You want to turn an aggressive girl to a prissy girl.
To a prissy girl. That's been my dream.
All right.
So that's your dream, but you fantasize about that. So then if you're fantasizing about that, that means that in your fantasy, she's an aggressive girl.
Yep.
So wait a minute.
Go
You want to turn Snoop from The Wire.
Into a prissy ass girl. Because if you do that, you know what you've done that night.
So you turned on by Snoop
No,
and by young M.A.
it's not turned on by Snoop. It's, I see she's cute. But she wears a little bit grills, and it's like, we take the girls out, put up some heels.
She has grills on in your fantasy?
She might have grills. She might have grills. And then it's like, you wake up the next day, she got high heels on. She got lipstick on. It's like, I did the damn thing.
So wait.
Hold on, Mama, be scared.
No, she knows.
Be scared.
No, she
Be
knows.
scared. All right, but go ahead.
Okay, so
No,
this
that's-
is like a progressive dream.
No,
Like
no.
your dream progresses because there has to be the young MA version, right? So the AG.
Yep.
And then there has to be like, it's not gonna happen overnight, right?
What happens overnight when you give them the, when you throw it down that night, then it's like,
Okay.
damn.
So then,
Not that good. It's like,
so it has to be like another time that you pleasure yourself where it can't all happen in one fantasy.
what happens all that one night is like, it all takes is one night to turn her from a AG into a prissy ass girl.
Nah, B, like, I'm sorry I'm gonna use this term. I'm sorry if anybody that's not black, but Snoop's my nigga though.
See, you see it.
Young M.A.'s my nigga. Like, I give him a pound. I don't kiss him on the cheek, but
that's
you want to kiss him on the mouth?
No, that's a woman. To me, it's a woman.
You real, bro.
I know, it's just.
Have you done that yet? And where do you find the aggressive women? Like, do
It's
you?
a fantasy. He's not really trying to find her.
Fantasy. It's not a reality. It's a fantasy.
And you get,
Fantasy.
and no, I'm not trying to get in your pants, but you get hard from that?
No, it's just like an achievement. I've done threesomes. I've done a couple things, and it's just like, that's the one thing that I have never done.
So wait, you've had a threesome before?
Yeah, first one. Yeah.
Can I ask you another question? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, shoot.
It's-
We got a good one up here.
I just got one question.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to ask this.
Oh, ask it. Go ahead, ask.
Ask it.
Don't be scared.
Ask it.
Ask it, don't be scared.
If you wanted to be with an aggressive woman, right?
Nope.
Have you ever got fucked in the butt, like pegged?
Nope.
You never got pegged?
Nope.
You never put a dildo in your butt?
Nope.
Never?
Nope. I tend
Y'all believe him?
You can say whatever the hell you want. I test the hell up.
Oh, man.
No.
No, I'm just messing with you. But we appreciate your story.
That's true.
I don't understand why,
It's a challenge.
but now Gia got some questions for you.
Go ahead, go ask.
Okay, so he said that he's had a threesome before.
Yep.
That didn't go over my head. So, were you in a relationship?
Yes.
Was it with that young lady right there?
No.
Okay.
College.
Okay. So,
She's turning so red right now. It's
I see why you did not want to come up here.
smart.
Okay, so did you and your girlfriend, because was it the last podcast? We were talking about threesome do's and don'ts, right? Like the rules, like what makes you feel
Oh,
comfortable,
well.
what doesn't. Did you hear that one?
No, I just know the rules, and the rules weren't Good.
Okay, so did the two of you pick her out together?
I got kicked out for doing her too good. So
That's a casualty.
that's a casualty. It's like, why are you effing her better than you F me? And it's like, I F you the same way.
Does she turn you on more than me? Are you more attracted to her than me?
So it's like, I F you the same way, just we never recorded it and you've never seen it. You've always seen, you're part of it, but you've never seen it. So once we recorded ourselves, sometimes it's like, okay, I believe what you've been doing, but the problem is like, why are you effing her too good? She has to go. Now you need to F me like you effed her.
Did you both know the girl beforehand?
She knew her. Then I had a lot of liquor in my system, and I had to put the mat game down. And
So wait, it was her friend?
yeah, it was her friend.
It was her friend.
You are a dirty dickler, boy. Where you from?
Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Yeah, I'm Cuban.
Personal relationships with the third party? No.
And what's your name, bro?
Align.
Elijah. I got a feeling Elijah might win this one because I don't think nobody gonna outdo him. But we appreciate you for coming up here. We got a gift pack for you back there, and thank you for being so honest. We just fuck around with you, man.
Information?
Thank you, brother. We got a gift pack for him.
So is there anybody out there
Anybody else that-
that
no.
they can outdo?
Oh, come on up. Oh, she could chopped up too. Okay, yes, both of y'all can come up. Yeah, come on up.
Who else? I want to see hands.
Yes, sir. Oh, you the one that yelling over there? You drunk as a motherfucker.
Yes, it's me.
He better have a good one, boy. Where you go? Just go up. You see the steps right there? You gotta wait for a second. Come and sit down. You come sit. You wait for a second. Diz, make sure he wait right here, man. We gotta get security on you just in case. What's your name, mama?
My name is Michelle.
Hey,
Hello,
Michelle.
Welcome.
Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, but we live in Atlanta now, my husband and I.
What part of Brooklyn?
All day, Clinton Hills.
Clinton Hills. So now now let's talk about your fantasy.
Okay, so my fantasy is
Hold
a
on,
little...
let me close my eyes. Go ahead. I gotta
Okay.
get into it.
Well, my husband is over there. I love you, babe.
If she gotta say I love you,
Yes.
babe, before that means it's gonna be bad.
No, it's not.
Go
So
ahead.
my fantasy is so I had a threesome before him, right? And you're right, never do it with somebody you love. This was like a side guy. And, it was cool. The rule is he must always finish with you. So he has to come with you. That's the rule.
Come
So
with
my-
you?
Yeah, no. Come on you. Meaning...
Come with
Or
you.
on
With
you.
you.
Yeah, yes.
Maybe
Like,
on
you
you.
guys should never do it. It's never... I would
No.
never do it with my husband.
Yeah, no,
But my
never.
fantasy is...
That sucks that she did it before you and you don't get none of that action.
No, but this...
That sucks, but go ahead.
No, this is the fantasy. The fantasy is, and it's a fantasy, to be having a threesome, right? I'm tied up, and it's on, them TV beds. I want like a TV bed where I'm tied up. And
Tied up from behind or in the front?
Handcuffs. No, handcuffs. Like,
Close your legs,
No,
mama.
Like an X. Like feet to the
I'm
head.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Arms to the headboard.
yes, arms to the
Like an
headboard.
X.
And the girl is giving me head. This is a threesome fantasy. The girl is giving me head, and my husband is hitting her from behind, and then he says, "Stop. I don't want you. I only want my wife. Get out." So
Wow.
he kicks her out, and we have, because part of the reason was fun, I'm sorry, I think that's fun to kick the girl out.
That's just the fellas. The women are like, yes, girl. Yes, girl. Let her finish.
No.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Because part of the fun in being married is that, like, he only wants you. Like, he will be jealous of a woman touching me. Like, that's the fun part to me.
Well,
That's
the fellas are like, fuck that. We're not kicking a chick out. The chicks are like, yes, girl.
That's why it's a fantasy. That's why it's a fantasy. I want to be mid-fuck.
Oh.
Sorry. I just had a baby. It's my first time drinking.
All right, don't worry. We got it.
So literally, I want him to be like mid-fuck and be like, you know what? Nah, and I want my wife. And
That's dope.
That's my fantasy.
All right, give a round of applause, y'all. We got something special for you over there. And congratulations on the baby. How old's the baby?
7 weeks.
7 weeks, wow.
God bless.
God bless. That's baby number one? Baby number 2. Back to back. All right. Come on, partner. Come on out. You sit over there, brother. All right, you ain't got to walk around. Here you go, sir. What's your name, bro?
My name is Trav. How you doing?
Trav? From Philly?
From Queens.
Oh, Trav from Queens. I thought he was Trav on the radio. I said, oh, shit, Trav. All right.
You know how that Trav swings. I'm not that Trav.
All right. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Good afternoon, Gia. How you doing?
Hello, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Rashawn, Queens, Jackson. What's up?
What's up? All right, so what's your fantasy, brother?
All right, bet. How you doing, crowd?
This gonna be a good one.
All right.
Queens all day. Let's do this.
Queens, ow. So my fantasy, right? I want my shorty, right, to have a long day at work. This can't be a regular every day. I want my shorty to have a long day at work.
Long day.
Long day. I want shorty, so I bet, apartment style, right? So as soon as shorty walks in the door, I want her to be blindfolded.
You want her to blindfold herself?
That's what it sounds like.
Hold on. As soon as she walk through the door, open up the keys, I'm behind the door. Ready.
You just snatch her with the blindfold. Like,
Ready. But hold on.
All right.
Let me set the scene, though.
I'm set the scene. Go ahead.
So
Turn the lights down a little bit. Go ahead. Set the scene. Go ahead, brother.
So I listened to the podcast. I understood and I learned about, Texas shorty throughout the day.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Giving her a little something to look forward to.
Okay.
I understood that. So good morning. How you doing? How's work? I can't wait to see you. Everything like that, right?
Got you.
So by the time she get ready to come home, she automatically knows something's up.
Something.
So, so as soon as she walked through the door, she
Right.
already up to something. I got the blindfolds going. She like, ooh, I don't know. I can't see. I don't know what's going on.
I can't see. Blindfolded. Go ahead. I'm with you. Go ahead. Blindfolded. I can't see.
Ready.
Queens, nigga. Queens. Go ahead.
Ow. So, I got the candles already going. I already got the stage already set. I got the ambiance going. I got the good smells going. I know what she likes.
Uh-huh.
I'm her man. So, she walking around. She like, can't see.
Can't see. I'm walking to the wall. Can't see. All right. Go ahead.
So I'm guiding her. Telling her sweet nothings in the air like, ooh, baby, I can't wait to taste you. Can't wait to do things to you.
All right.
But little does she know.
There's a twist.
Here's a twist. Go ahead.
I already got somebody waiting in the room for her. Another female.
Another female. He said that clear. Go ahead.
Okay. So, one of my deepest fantasies of what I want to see, I want to see another shorty eating her out. Right? I want to see another shorty really put it in that work. Trying to show me up.
But wait.
Yes.
Does she know
Yes.
that it's another female and not you? Or is there like that aha moment, like, he don't do it like that. His tongue don't feel like that.
Now,
Let him tell his story.
I'm curious.
All right.
hold on, Gia. I want that curiosity.
You want that curiosity.
Now, we talked about this before, so she not about to be all strange with the change.
What? What does that mean?
Let him talk. Let him get his shit out. Go ahead.
Now, we talked about this. We asked about it. She wants another shorty, but I never told her when. I never told her how. This is like a complete surprise. She's gonna walk in. Now, she know from the gentle touch, it's another female. She know from my touch, it's me. But now, when we get her on the bed,
Is your girl here?
is my girl home?
No, is your girl here?
Nah, I'm by myself tonight, Dolo.
All right. All right, now let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Now, my shorty's blindfolded. When shorty's eating her out, she's going ham. She's getting really in it.
Right.
Because we talked about this.
Right.
I want her best performance tonight.
Right.
Nothing mediocre, nothing crazy, nothing weak.
Right.
Her best. So now, shorty's going ham. I want to see my girl really get into it. Grab her by the hair. Like, really get into it. Hold on.
Let him finish. Let him finish. This ain't the Apollo.
Hold on.
This ain't Dykeman with Safari. Let him finish.
Now, as shorty really getting into it, I want to take turns. I want to go back and forth.
Back and forth. All right.
Who's better?
Who's better?
I'm really in this shit.
Oh, you want a competition?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Now, as
Show the people how you would eat this shit. Put the mic right there and show them how you would eat that shit. If you about that life.
Since you such
and you
a
from
competitor.
Queens.
Since you such a competitor.
There you go. It's your turn. She just turned her out. What you gonna do?
Now, all right, fellas. When you in there, dog, you cannot be a stranger to the fucking clit.
So what do?
You all up in there.
Like what? Show them again. I don't think they saw you.
You need circular motions. You need up and down. You need to be really fucking in there. Now.
Wait, that's all you got? Circular and up and down?
Wait. Don't be a strange to the ass, my niggas. Don't be a strange to the ass.
What you do to the ass?
Alright. So if you in the ass, what you gotta do, you gotta really get in there. You gotta really right? You gotta really be in there. You gotta up, down, circular, left, right, up, down, like it's a cheat code.
I got you.
Play the old games.
Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. I got you.
That's my nigga.
I got you, my nigga.
So, alright. So while she's really in there though, now you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it while shorty eating her out with the clit though.
All right.
I gotta hurry this up though.
We gotta get to another person, Trav.
So
We gotta get to another person.
you gotta really hit it, and shorty gotta really be sucking on that clit though. Why you hitting it? And shorty gotta bust.
Okay, so then she has an orgasm, and then you're happy because you got. So, all right, we'll sum it up by asking. Is that something that your girlfriend is expecting to really happen, or is it just in the fantasy realm?
No, we talked about this.
So it's gonna actually happen?
Absolutely, you gotta talk to your
All
shorty.
right, so you're gonna have to send us an email.
Give it up for Trav one
to
time,
let us
y'all.
know how it happens.
Absolutely.
Trav, thank you for coming, brother.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Now, let me bring up one other person who told me about their fantasy, all right? Any West Indian people here? Caribbean people, Trinidadian, Guyanese, Jamaican, Sac Passe, Haitian people? Major Hype, come here 1 second, Major Hype. Now, sit down, Major Hype.
I'm sitting next to you, Envy.
All right.
Because homeboy right there, he don't like men's no more. He has been delivered.
Now,
How you doing?
Not
What's up?
nice.
now, talking to you the other day, talking about one of your fantasies, and it's something that you actually accomplished.
It wasn't a fantasy, bro. Caribbean people don't have fantasies, bro. We just do it.
You just, what do you say, do it?
DWIT.
We just do it.
He just do it.
DWEET.
With a
We don't have fantasy. We just do it.
You had a fantasy with a
No, it
with
wasn't a fantasy. It was a bucket list, bro. It's different. Bucket list is just things you got to do before you die.
That he actually does.
Fantasies is like,
Not in the mind.
You know, he knocked off a little person.
I don't believe that.
No, he
I
did.
definitely smashed 2. Are you dumb?
Little people.
Are you dumb? Yeah, little people are.
So what is your fantasy? Do you have it? So you don't have a fantasy at all?
My fantasy, I don't have one. I told you, we just do it, bro.
Okay, so what's the craziest thing that you've done?
Besides the
craziest.
two little people, sorry.
The craziest thing I've done when
Yes.
I was working for mass transit.
How long ago?
Is there any white people in here?
There's a couple white people in
Where's
there.
the white people? Hi, guys.
Wait, how long ago did this happen?
This was probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, before I got fired from mass transit. I don't know, but this dude that worked at my job, Italian dude, he was like, you know, I just want to tell you something, buddy. You know, I would like to see you fuck my wife. I was like, word? You know, I'm from Brooklyn. I was like, word?
What's her Instagram?
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even really Instagram. I think it was MySpace then or something. But he kept on saying it to me. Like, he kept on saying that. Like, I thought he was just joking at first. You know what I'm saying? And he kept
No
on saying
jokes
it.
like that.
He kept on saying it. Then one day he invited me to the crib, and he was just like, yeah, I'm having a barbecue. I want you to come over, you know, meet the wife, the family. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. And we went over there, and he was like, so you gonna fuck her? And I'm like, bro, you was serious? He was like, yeah, I want to watch you fuck her. I said, bro, I'm not doing that. He said, I got $1,500. I said, where we doing this at?
So after I fucks her, so you knocked her off?
Facts.
What was he, sitting in the corner?
Yes, jerking off. And that was the scariest time of my life. Because I'm sitting there like, this nigga is going to kill both of us in about 15 minutes. Because he was just over there, he was coaching me though. He was coaching me and she was like, fuck her, that bitch. Fuck that bitch. And he was just like really wilding. I hope he ain't in here tonight too. That nigga like, it was between me and you, fuck face.
So wait, did you get anything out of it? Did you enjoy it?
$1,500.
Did you enjoy it?
Nah, she wasn't lit and I was mad uncomfortable. Like, for me, like threesomes and shit, it gets you uncomfortable. I got kicked out of 4 fucking threesomes already.
How'd you get kicked out?
Look, first of all, one didn't even happen. We was going up the stairs. Shorty was walking up there with her friend. I was like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. She said, oh, no, you not. Let's go. I said, well, what happened? She was like, no, because you look like you like her more than me. I was like, what? That's the whole purpose. I fuck you all the time. She knew. This is new pussy right here. And she ain't like that, and it never happened. Then the second one.
What happened?
The second one was like, well, you don't know.
I don't know. Don't put me in your shit.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
I'm sorry. But when you go to because you don't do like, well, for me, I don't, my kids live with me.
Your kids what?
My kids live with me. I'm a single father. So, these ratchet hoes cannot come to my house. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta go get a short stay. You know what I'm saying?
A what?
A short stay.
She don't know what that is.
What's a short steak?
Oh, you don't know what's a short stay?
She don't know it. She don't know what a
Hold
short
on. Y'all know what a short steak is?
Facts. No, not a short steak.
steak. Not a steak. A skirt steak? What is
A short steak?
No. A short stay.
A short stay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I don't know what that is either. What's a short stay?
Listen.
I don't know what a short stay is.
Everybody who was at the podcast last time, we don't need Envy crying again this time, all right? Because he definitely cried last time. We don't need that this
I did. But a short stay is like, you explain.
stay.
You explain.
No, you explain. Go ahead.
It's like,
Since you want to take it over.
say you want to knock off for like 2-3 hours, you just pay like $30 and you got 2 hours in a hotel.
Right.
There you go. Okay.
And you never really use the whole 3 hours anyway.
Got it.
20 minutes. You know.
All right, time to go.
Got it.
Anyway.
No room service at those hotels.
None of that. No room service.
Your room service.
Niggas got one rag in there.
You can wash, but you can't dry.
And that soap be having your skin dry as fuck, boy. That's why you got to carry. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so yeah, you know, the short stays, they don't let multiple people in the room. There's only one female, one male.
Wait. So the hotels knows what
They know what time it is.
Like, that's what they're for?
Facts.
Yes.
They be cleaning up nut all day. What you think? You don't think they don't know? Every 2 hours is a new sheet in there. Like.
Got it.
So anyway, they don't let multiple people. They just let one man, one female in there, right? So we was trying to figure out how all of us was going to get in there. So I told Shorty, get a room on the first floor. I'm going to climb through the window. Which was a bad idea. Because as I was coming through the window, the police pulled up. And that threesome didn't really go too well either.
So you have 2 non-threesomes.
Right.
Out of how many?
And out of like 3, 4.
Okay, so then the third.
5.
The other ones was cool. I just want to know what it means like when you have a threesome and then you never hear from neither one of them again. What does that mean?
I think that's self-explanatory.
That might mean little pee-pee. I don't know.
Hell no, man, a yard man. You mad? Lord Clark, do you?
Y'all ready to see some major hype? Make some noise. Now, we're going to be doing the VIP after, so we'll be taking pictures with you guys. Major Hype's about to take this off, and we appreciate you guys so much, man. We love y'all. We love talking to y'all, and there's only one way to close this. For me, I'm DJ Envy.
And I am Gia Casey.
And that was the KC crew.